Any woman that gets with a man and he's not just living in his natural role as a provider, you're going to have a problem. Case in point, I want you to hear this argument this woman is having with her man about a $75 light bill. Let's check that out.
Yeah, you don't pay rent. Of course.
You'll never pay you. You'll never get my money. You'll never get my money, silly. You better go work overtime like I told you.
Why would you not pay your kids' bills? Your son lives here.
You better go work overtime like I told you.
Your son lives
You
here.
better go work overtime.
Your son lives
You better
here.
go work overtime.
You don't care about
You
your
better go work
son?
overtime.
You don't care about your
You better go
son?
work overtime.
Why?
Better go work overtime.
When I have a
You
man.
better go work overtime.
Why? There's
Better go
a
work
full-grown
overtime.
man
Better
sitting
go
at
work
home on a
overtime.
game all day.
You ain't about to threaten me.
But I have
You better go work overtime.
Threaten you?
You ain't ever about to threaten me.
to pay a
Go work
$75
overtime. Go work overtime.
utility
Go
bill
work overtime.
or
Go work
leave
overtime.
my house that you don't pay for. That's not threatening.
You ain't about to threaten me. Sorry. Go work overtime.
That's not threatening.
Go work overtime.
That's not
It's either that or
threatening.
this. Girl, I'll never
Yeah.
pay that. I'll never pay. Well, you'll never get my money, stupid. What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking for. You'll never get my money.
You've lived
What
here
you
2
said,
years.
you'll never get my
for
money. It's
free.
either that or this. You'll never get my money. Never.
Okay, well,
Never.
we're
I'm
good.
not getting used. I'm sorry.
You're not getting used. You're
I'm
using
sorry.
me.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm sorry.
using
I'm
me.
sorry. Shut up. Shut
You're
up.
using
Shut
me.
up.
You are
Shut up.
using me
Shut up.
for living here
Shut
free
up.
every day.
Shut up.
Lived here 2
Shut
years free,
up.
and you can't
Shut
even pay a
up.
$75 bill.
Shut up.
Why can't you
Shut
pay the
up.
utility bill?
Shut
It's
up.
simple.
Shut up.
I'm not asking.
Shut
$1,200 in
up.
rent that I
Shut
pay
up.
every
You ain't
month.
getting a dime.
I pay
You're not getting a
$1,200 in
dime.
rent every
You're not
month
getting a dime.
without your
You're
help.
not getting a dime.
But why'd you
You're
claim
not getting
Cartier
a
then?
dime.
Why'd you claim
You're not
Cartier
getting a
then?
dime.
Why did
You're
you
not
claim
getting a dime.
Cartier? Why did you claim Cartier?
You're
then?
not getting a dime.
Okay, that's
You're
fine.
not getting a dime.
Why did you
You're
claim
not getting
our
a
son?
dime.
Why did you
You're
claim
not
our
getting a
son?
dime.
You're broke. That shows
You're
you're broke.
not getting a
You gotta
dime.
go.
If a man don't have any kind of pride to pay $75 and he's living there, it's probably not the guy you need to be with, okay? Men naturally supposed to be providers. Men naturally supposed to be protectors, okay? That's just really what God has created us to be. And if you got a man laid up in the house and he can't pay a bill, he's telling you to go work overtime. Technically, when a man is providing, protecting, also is protecting your woman from everything. Why should your woman go out there and work overtime when you're there to go work the overtime? Make sense? A woman is, I just know from experience, women aren't meant to be working as hard as men. I already know that because they can't do it. They can do it for a time, but then what happens for them, their bodies start breaking down, their emotions, everything start breaking down with certain levels of stress that's put on women. I've seen it with my own two eyes. Women think I can do what men could do or whatever, and then they get put in the same stressful situations as a man, and they break apart because they was never meant to do that. That's why. Not to say that women can't work. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about just some of the things that men, what we endure, right? As men, we can work 80 hours a week like it ain't nothing. It's not going to break us down, but eventually a woman having to work like that, it's going to get to her. Not because of laziness. No, it's not that. But because it's just women they have different things going on, with themselves than men. And remember, the original scriptures teach, woman's supposed to be a help meet. In other words, she's supposed to assist you. She's not supposed to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know you got some women ever say, hey, I do what I have to do. Feel I work long hours. I do whatever. Yeah, but for how long? How long? I worked 84 hours a week one time, 2 years in a row. Why? Because I have the attitude, why sit at home and I can get this overtime? And I was getting all the overtime I could, and I was loving it, getting overtime. I'm the type, ain't no way that I'm gonna sit around and not try to figure something out. $75 doggone dollars? Oh, come on now. Man, you can go make that driving Uber. You know what I'm saying? What you be telling her to go work overtime. But, some women lay up with men like that. I don't see how a woman lay up with a man that can't pay a $75 bill. If a man can't do that, then you shouldn't be with him. That's advice I would even give to my own daughters. If a man can't pay bills, then there's no reason you could be with him because he's not your child. He's a grown doggone man. But sometimes women stay with those men too, even if they don't pay nothing. They'll pay all the bills while they sitting up at the house, playing Madden or something. You got those kind of guys. So if you're a woman with self-respect, you need a man that's going to pay